Hello, good evening. Good evening to one and all. Good evening to every man jack of you. Good evening to all in Sunbury. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD.A, platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I've decided to go live today. I'm back again. I'm live again. Here I'm sitting in front of you in flash. I've decided to go live at least for an hour today. I've decided to go live at least for 60 minutes today. What are you people waiting for? Come and join a large number, all you people out there. In order to get connected with me live today, you need to do a very simple job. You need to answer a very simple question of mine. How are you people doing today? Yes, you heard me correct. How are you people doing today? The answer is I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? Come on, come and join me. Come and get connected with me live today. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening to one and all. Good evening to every magic of you. Good evening to all in Sunbury. Good evening to you too, Ganesh, or as expected, Ganesh. I am joined by Ganesh. Thank you very much, Ganesh, for joining me live today. I really appreciate you joining me live today. I really appreciate your messages. Ganesh, how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? Mudassir Ahmed Khan, thank you very much. Good evening to you too, Mudassir. Good evening to you too. How are you doing today, Mudassir? How are you doing today? The answer is I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? I want Ganesh and I want Mudassir to answer the simple question of mine. How are you doing today, Ganesh? How are you doing today, Mudassir? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? I'm doing fabulous. Thank you very much. What about you? I'm doing pretty well today, sir. What about you? I am doing fabulous. I am doing fabulous. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you very much, Ganesh. I am in the pink of my health. I am as fit as a fiddle. I'm in fine fettle by the grace of God Almighty. Thank you very much, Ganesh. Ganesh, have you had your supper? I am talking about the third meal of the day. I'm not talking about breakfast. I'm not talking about lunch. I'm talking about supper. S-U-P-P-E-R. Ganesh, have you had your supper? Have you had your supper? Mudassir, I'm coming back to you. How are you doing today, Mudassir? Please answer the simple question of mine, Mudassir. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? Ganesh, I'm coming back to you. Have you had your supper? S-U-P-P-E-R. No, sir, I have not had my supper. There you go. Congratulations. You got the right answer, Ganesh. You got the right answer. Have you had your supper? And you got the right spelling of the word supper. Congratulations. You know, most of the students mess this word up. They get confused with suffer. I am not talking about S-U-F-F-E-R. I am talking about S-U-P-P-E-R. And I got the answer from Ganesh, one of my students from the school where I worked as a spoken English trainer for more than 17 years. He says, yes, sir. No, sir, I have not had my supper. Ganesh, have you had your supper? And your answer is no, sir, I have not had my supper. Ganesh, I'm coming back to you again. When do you usually have your supper? When do you usually have your supper? Ganesh, I am talking to you. I'm addressing you. When do you usually have your supper? I'm going back to Mudassir Ahmed Khan. I'm waiting for your answer. I'm waiting for your reply. I'm waiting for your message, Mudassir. How are you doing today? The answer is I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? I want you to answer the simple question of mine and get connected with me. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening to one and all. Good evening to every man, Jacob, you. Good evening to all and sundry. All you people out there. What are you waiting for? Come on, come and join me in large number. Don't be chicken. Don't panic. Don't get apprehensive. Come on, come and join me in large number and learn to speak grammatically correct English. This is a very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I have decided to go live today. I have decided to go live at least for an hour today. I have decided to go live at least for 60 minutes today. Well, it's been more than 5 minutes since I've come live. It's been more than 5 minutes. 5 minutes have gone by. It's been more than 5 minutes since I've come live. 55 minutes more to go, all you people out there. I am addressing Ganesh and I'm addressing Mudaswar Ahmed Khan. I'm really very sorry I could not come live yesterday. I could not come live yesterday, Ganesh, as I was on the go. Yes, you heard me correct, Ganesh. I could not come live yesterday, or I could not come live yesterday, Mudassir Ahmed Khan, as I was on the go. Ganesh, I'm talking here. What does I was on the go mean? What does I was on the go mean? Or what does on the go mean? On the go means busy, very busy. I could not come live yesterday as I was very busy. I was swamped. I was swamped. I was on the go. Hope you got the meaning of this advanced expression, Ganesh. If you got the meaning, I want you to send me thumbs up. I want you to send me thumbs up. Thank you very much, Ganesh, and thank you very much, Mudassir Ahmed Khan, for joining me live today. Thank you very much. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening to one and all. Good evening to every man, Jacob, you. Good evening to all and sundry. Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate your generosity. Thank you very much. So Ganesh, you got my point. I could not come live yesterday as I was on the go. As I was on the go. I'm coming back to you, Ganesh. Ganesh, did you watch my reel today? Did you watch my reel today? Have you watched my reel today? 1 minute reel. Did you watch my reel today about baloney? About baloney. B-A-L-O-N-E-Y. Baloney. About baloney. Did you watch my reel today? Mudassir Ahmed Khan, I'm waiting for your reply. How are you doing today? The answer is I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD.A, platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. What are you people waiting for? Come on, come and join me in large number. Come on. I've decided to go live at least for an hour today, and 9 minutes have gone by since I've come live. 9 minutes have gone by. It's been more than 9 minutes since I've come live today. 51 minutes more to go. Well, I talk about spoken English. Why do I talk about spoken English? I talk about spoken English because spoken English is my cup of tea. Yes, you heard me correct. Spoken English is my favorite subject. What exactly is the meaning of this idiomatic sentence, cup of tea? Cup of tea means your favorite activity. Yes, you heard me correct. Your favorite activity. Ganesh, thank you very much. No, sir, I did not watch your reel because I am at college at the time. Okay, so you were at college right at the time and you did not watch. Ganesh, I'm coming back to you. I need to make a tiny weeny correction. in your answer here, in your message here. Ganesh, it's absolutely wrong and important to say I did not watched. Remember, we never do the mistake of using second form of watch here. It has to be I did not watch. W-A-T-C-H. Well, it's wrong and important to say I did not watched, because watched is the second form of verb, and we never ever use second form of verb with did not, Ganesh, because did itself is the second form of verb. Remember one thing, Ganesh, did is the first form, do is the first form of verb, did is the second form of verb, and done is the third form of verb. So do is the first form of verb, did is the second form of verb, and done is the third form of verb. So when you say something like this, did not, the following verb has to be first form, not the second form. Now, if you have noticed, if you have observed my question was, did you watch? W-A-T-C-H. I did not say, did you watched? W-A-T-C-H-E-D. Because I know that's grammatically wrong to use second form of verb with did. So Ganesh, I want you to take this important rule, take this important point into consideration, and I want you not to do this mistake again of using second form of verb with did not. It's always first form of verb, Ganesh. Thank you very much. No, sir, I did not watch. W-A-T-C-H, Ganesh. It's not watched. W-A-T-C-H-E-D. No second form of verb, Ganesh. Always first form of verb. No, sir, I did not watch your reel because I was in the college. It's not I am in the college. I was in the college, because you are talking about past here. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you got my point, Ganesh, and you know exactly what to do. I want you to send me thumbs up. You've got my point. Send me thumbs up, Ganesh, if you are listening to me with rapt attention. Send me thumbs up, Ganesh, if you are all ears. Ganesh, are you all ears? Yes, sir, I am all ears. Ganesh, are you all ears? Yes, sir, I am all ears. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening to every man, Jack of you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Always pleasure. Welcome, Ganesh. Right? So you don't have to mention it. Right? Thank you very much, all you people out there, for joining me live today. I would like to thank Mudassir Ahmed Khan. I would like to thank Ganesh, one of my old students. Right? So thank you very much. This is a very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD.A platform, where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I've decided to go live at least for an hour today. I've decided to go live at least for 16 minutes. It's been more than 13 minutes. It's been more than 30 minutes. All you people out there, if you're listening to me with rapt attention, don't let your time go waste. Come on, come and get connected with me live today and learn to speak grammatically correct English. I've decided to go live at least for an hour today. 30 minutes have gone by, 47 minutes more to go. Yes, you heard me correct. 47 minutes more to go. Well, I'm going back to Ganesh. Ganesh, well, you did not answer this question of mine. When do you usually have your supper? When do you usually have your supper? S-U-P-P-E-R. Ganesh, when do you usually have your supper? Do you usually have your supper at 10 o'clock? Or do you usually have your supper at 9 o'clock? Do you usually have your supper at 9:30? When do you usually have your supper? Sir, I usually have my supper at 9 o'clock. Oh, that's great. Ganesh usually has a supper at 9 o'clock, and I think 5 minutes more to go for you to have your supper, Ganesh. If I'm not wrong, right? So you're gonna be with me for the next 5 minutes, right? So it's exactly 8:55. So that's what my watch says. It's exactly 8:55. 5 minutes more to go for you to have your supper, Ganesh. Right. Ganesh, I'm coming back to you. How's your family doing? How's your father doing? How's your mother doing? How's your family doing? How is your family doing? Mudassir Ahmed Khan, good evening to you. How are you doing today, Mudassir? How are you doing today? The answer is I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? Ganesh, how are your parents doing? Yes, my family is doing pretty well, sir. Thank you very much, Ganesh. I really appreciate your joining me live today. I really appreciate all your messages. And here is the answer given by Ganesh. My family is doing pretty well. My family is doing pretty well, sir. Thank you very much, Ganesh. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Hello. Good evening. Good evening to every man check of you. Good evening to all and sundry. Good evening to one and all. This is a very old professional spoken and traded from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Thank you very much for joining me live today. Ganesh, your family's doing pretty well, right? So Ganesh, when do you hit the sack? I know that you hit the sack somewhere around 12 o'clock or 12:30. I know that you are a night owl, right? So 5 minutes more to go for you to have your supper, Ganesh, because you usually have your supper at 9 o'clock. You usually have your supper at 9 o'clock, right? So 5 minutes more to go for you to have your supper. Sir, I think you got a call. Yes, your guess is absolutely correct. Your guess is absolutely correct, So that was my call. Somebody was calling me. Somebody was trying to talk to me. That as I'm live today, I won't be able to attend that call. Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you very much. Yes, Ganesh. When do you hit the sack? I guess you hit the sack at 2 o'clock, right? And you are a night owl. You are a night owl. NIGHTOWL owl. Night owl. Ganesh hits the sack. HITS. Ganesh hits the sack at 2 o'clock, and Ganesh is a night owl. He is a night owl. NIGHTOWL owl. Night owl. Well, Ganesh, I'm coming back to you. How's your college life going on? How is your college life going on? Well, Ganesh, coming back to you. How is your college life going on? How is your college life going on? Or how's your college life going on? My college life is going on with bang. My college life is going on well. Sir, I hit the sack at 2 o'clock, but today I should hit the sack at 11 o'clock, sir, because there is physics exam tomorrow, sir. Yes. Well, just now I came to know that you are going to write your physics exam tomorrow. Then, in connection with that, you are supposed to hit the sack a bit earlier today. Usually you hit the sack at 2 o'clock, but today you're gonna hit the sack at 11 o'clock, Ganesh. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I hope you will rock in your exam tomorrow. I hope you will do well in your exam tomorrow. I wish you all the best. Right well. Don't let your time go waste. Yes, that's what I can say. Don't let your time go waste, Ganesh. Use your time wisely. I guess you get something around 3 hours to write your exam. Am I right, Ganesh? I guess you get something around 3 hours. You get something around 3 hours to write your exam, so use your time wisely. Don't let your time go waste. Use your time wisely. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much, Ganesh. So it's exactly 9 o'clock, and I hope it's time for you to have your supper, right? To have your supper, Ganesh. It's exactly 9 o'clock. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening to every magic of you. Good evening to one and all. Good evening to all and sundry. How are you people doing today? Come on. This is a very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD.A platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Right? So what are you people waiting for? Come and join me in large number. Don't be chicken. Don't get apprehensive and don't panic. I have decided to go live today at least for an hour. I have decided to go live at least for 60 minutes today. Well, it's been more than 21 minutes. It's been more than 21 minutes, all you people out there. It's been more than 21 minutes since I've come live. 21 minutes have gone by since I've come live, and 39 minutes more to go. Yes, you heard me correct. 39 minutes more to go for me to go off screen. So don't let your time go waste. Come and join the large number and learn to speak grammatically correct English. Thank you very much, Salim. Good evening to you, though. Thank you very much for joining me live today. Really appreciate it joining me live. Ganesh, sir, my school life is better than college life, sir. Okay, Ganesh says that school life is better than his college life. Well, this is, what I get to hear this from almost all my students, right? Almost all of my students make the same statement. They say that school life is better than college life. Yes, you heard me right. They keep making this sort of statement. School life is better than college life. Let me tell you one thing, Mr. Ganesh. Let me tell you one thing, my dear student Ganesh. This one is not only to Ganesh, but also to all those boys, to all those girls, to all the students, to all those experts, that no life is bad or no life is good. Almost all lives are good. College life, school life is good. College life is good. Right? Hostel life is good. And job life is good. Because life is always good. Life can be good or bad. You need to change your mindset, right, Ganesh? You need to change your mindset. I know you are going through a lot of difficulties. I know you are facing a lot of problems. You are facing a lot of problems because you are staying at hostel, you're staying far away from your parents, you're staying far away from your mother and father. You might be coming across many problems every day, but these things will make you wiser. These things will make you grow in your life. So this is how you gain experience. Hope you totally agree with me, guys. If you really agree with me, please send me thumbs up. Sir, my school life is better than college life, sir. If you really agree with me, if you totally agree with me, I want you to send me thumbs up, Ganesh. Please send me thumbs up. Time for you to have your supper, Ganesh. Yes, thank you very much, Ganesh. Or, yes, I guess it's time for you to have supper, right? Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening to all on Saturday. Good evening to every magic of you. Good evening to one and all. Good evening to every magic of you. Good evening to all on Saturday, and good evening to one and all. It's been more than 24 minutes. 24 minutes have gone by since I've come live. And I made it very clear at the beginning of my session today that I've decided to go live at least for an hour. I'm joined by one of my old students, Mudasser Ahmed Khan, and another old student of mine, Ganesh R. As far as Ganesh is concerned, I'm also joined by KMD Salim. As far as Ganesh is concerned, ever since I started coming live, he's the one who has maintained the consistency. He's the one who tries to get connected with me whenever I decide to go live. In fact, he's the first person to get connected with me, right? So that's what happened today. Ganesh is the first boy. Ganesh is the first person to get connected with me live today or almost every day. I really appreciate your joining me live every day, Ganesh. And I hope you are learning from my live sections. You're learning something new every day. Ganesh, if you're learning something new every day, I want you to send me thumbs up. I hope these live sessions of mine are helpful to you. These live sessions of mine are fruitful to you, and I hope you are learning a lot. Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you very much for joining me live today. I really appreciate you joining me. 25 minutes have gone by, all you people out there. What are you waiting for? Come on, get connected with me live today. In order to get connected with me live today, you need to do a very simple job. You need to answer a very simple question of mine. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? And the answer is, I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? I want you people to type this message right away and get connected with me live and learn to speak grammatically correct English. Right. Yes. Well, I talk about spoken English. Why do I talk about spoken English? I talk about spoken English because spoken English is my cup of tea. Yes, you heard me correct. Because spoken English is my cup of tea. Well, I'm not talking about this cup of tea. I'm talking about my favorite activity. Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I'm not talking about this cup of tea. I'm talking about my favorite activity. I talk about spoken English. I always talk about spoken English, and I love talking about spoken English. I enjoy talking about spoken English because spoken English is my forte. Spoken English is my cup of tea. Spoken English is my subject. I hardly talk about written English. I rarely talk about written English. Or I never talk about written English. I seldom talk about written English. Because written English is not my subject. I'm not a written English trainer. I am a spoken English trainer. I am a speech trainer. I am a speech pathologist. Yes, you had me correct. So spoken English is my forte. Spoken English is my subject. And spoken English is my cup of tea. I really enjoy talking about it. And if you have any doubts, if you have any queries, if you have any sort of things related to spoken English, and if you want to get your doubts clarified, so no other platform could be better than this platform. So I want you people to come and just get connected with me live today and send me your queries, send me your questions, so that I could solve your questions. I could solve your doubt. I could answer your questions. Come on, what are you people waiting for? Come and join me live today. Thank you very much, all you people out there who are watching me. This is your very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I've decided to come live today. I've decided to come live at least for an hour today. Yes, you heard me correct. I've decided to come live at least for an hour. Sir, have you had your supper? No, I have not had my supper yet. I have not had my supper yet. I usually have my supper somewhere around at 8:30. I usually have my supper somewhere around at 8:30. But today, today, once I was done with my spoken English batch at my home, I thought of going live so that I could speak to you, I could come in contact with you, Ganesh, because I could not come live yesterday as I was on the go. I thought of having some sort of confabulation, some sort of conversation with you. As far as my supper is concerned, today I'm going to have my supper after this live session. Right, yes. 30 minutes more to go. All you people out there, what are you people waiting for? Come on, come and join me in large number. Don't be chicken. Don't get apprehensive. Don't panic. Come and join me in large number. I want you to come and join me live today. I want you people to send me your queries, send me your questions, send me your doubts so that we could talk about them. Let me tell you one thing, all you people out there. I want you people to develop, I want you people to inculcate the habit of asking questions. Yes, you heard me correct. I am addressing to Ganesh, I'm addressing to Mudassir, and I'm addressing to all those people out there who scare, who panic to ask questions. I want you people to develop the habit. I want you people to inculcate the habit of asking questions. Asking questions. I want you people to ask questions. I want you people to develop the habit of asking questions. I want you people to inculcate the habit of asking questions. Right. I don't have a magical wand in my hand. I really don't know what's running in your mind at this point in time. I don't know what's running in the mind of Ganesh at this point in time. I don't know what's running in the mind of Mudassir Ahmed Khan at this point in time. I don't know what's running in your minds at this point in time. So I can know about it only when you ask me questions. I want you people to develop. I want you people to inculcate the habit of asking questions. The more questions you ask, the more knowledge you get. The more questions you ask, the more answers you get. The more questions you ask, the more you learn about life. Because life is nothing but learning. Life is nothing but sharing. I'm here today to share my knowledge with all you people out there. This is your very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. What are you people waiting for? Come and join me in large number. I've decided to go live at least for an hour today, and it's been more than 32 minutes since I've come live. 32 minutes have gone by since I've come live. 28 minutes more to go, all you people out there. What are you waiting for? Come and join me in large number. Going back to the topic now, I am a professional spoken English trainer, and I always talk about spoken English. Why do I talk about spoken English time and again? Why do I talk about spoken English many times? Because spoken English is my forte. Spoken English is my subject. Spoken English is my cup of tea. I really enjoy talking about spoken English. Well, let me tell you one thing, all you people out there. Let me share this secret with you people today. Let me share this secret which I've been holding, which I've been carrying with me since years, that I had this hankering to speak. I had this hankering to communicate in English like native speakers since my childhood. Yes, you heard me correct. I had this hankering to communicate in English like native speakers since my childhood. Spoken English is my favorite subject. And spoken English, why do I talk about spoken English? Why do I try to teach spoken English? Why is spoken English my cup of tea? Why is spoken English my forte? Because English is the lingua franca of modern world. Yes, you heard me correct. I'm using an advanced expression here, lingua franca. Let me spell the expression first, and then I'd like to give you the meaning of this expression. How do we spell the word lingua franca? Lingua-franca. Hope you got the correct spelling of this advanced expression, lingua franca. And I'm telling you people out there that English is the lingua franca of modern world. What exactly is the meaning of this advanced expression, lingua franca? Lingua franca means common language. Common language. English is a common language of modern world. Yes, you heard me correct. Ganesh, if you got my point, I want you to send me thumbs up. Something. Ganesh has sent me something. Ganesh says, I will speak English like UNICEF when pigs fly. Oh gosh, Oh gosh, all you people out there, if you're listening to me with rapt attention, if you're all ears, look at this boy who happens to be my student from the school where I worked for more than 7 years as a spoken English trainer. He uses advanced expressions like when pigs fly, and he says that I will communicate in English, I will speak fluent English like you know, sir, when pigs fly. No, Ganesh, let me correct you here. Impossible is nothing and possible is everything, Ganesh. If you have that strong determination, if you endeavor to communicate in English, you can speak far more better than me or any other person on this planet. The only thing is you need to practice. You need to utter. You need to speak. You need to practice. The more you practice, thank you very much for your compliment, and I really appreciate you have used this idiomatic sentence in your answer, when pigs fly. What does when pigs fly mean, all you people out there? When pigs fly means something impossible to happen. Something never ever happens. Something never ever happens. Right. Okay, Ganesh, I'm coming back to you. Did you get this point? Did you understand this advanced expression, lingua franca? I want you to get the right spelling of lingua franca, L-I-N-G-U-A-F-R-A-N-C-A, lingua franca. What does lingua franca mean, Ganesh? Lingua franca means common language. And I'm telling you that English is the lingua franca of modern world. Ganesh, we talk about India. You are an Indian. I am an Indian. Both of us are from India. If I talk about our motherland, if I talk about a country, Hindi is the lingua franca of India. Ganesh, are you listening to me? Are you all ears? Hindi is the lingua franca of India. L-I-N-G-U-A-F-R-A-N-C-A. But I'm not talking about India. I'm talking about the entire world. I'm talking about the planet. I'm talking about the universe. When it comes to India, Hindi is the lingua franca of India. Telugu is the lingua franca of Andhra Pradesh. Telugu is the common language of Andhra Pradesh. Hindi is the common language of India, but I'm not talking about Andhra Pradesh. I'm not talking about India. I'm talking about the entire world. I'm talking about the globe. I'm talking about the universe. And I'm making the statement that English is the lingua franca of modern world. Hello, hello, hello. All you people out there, it's been more than 37 minutes since I've come live today. I've decided to go live at least for an hour today for 16 minutes. 37 minutes have gone by, 23 minutes more to go. Yes, you had me correct, all you people out there. 23 minutes more to go. Come on, come and join me in large number. What are you people waiting for? Don't panic. Don't get apprehensive. Don't be chicken. Well, I'm going back to Ganesh. Okay, Ganesh, thank you very much. I really appreciate the way you use idiomatic sentences, idioms in your sentences. Well, Ganesh is a night owl. Ganesh hits the sack somewhere around at 2 o'clock. Ganesh works like a beaver. Ganesh is not a couch potato. Am I right, Ganesh? Am I right? Yes, sir, you are right. Well, are you a couch potato, Ganesh? I don't think so. Ganesh is not a couch potato. He works like a beaver. Ganesh works like a beaver. Ganesh's father works like a beaver. His mother worked like a beaver. And I work like a beaver. I'm struggling real very hard. I'm moving heaven and earth. I am leaving no stone unturned. I am trying every trick in the book to make my channel popular. I am trying every trick in the book to make my channel popular. Thank you very much, Ganesh R. No, sir, I'm not a couch potato. I work like a beaver. There you go. I know you work like a beaver, and I know you're not a couch potato. Ganesh, do you know Anybody who's a couch potato. Well, I remember you were talking about one of your friends a couple of days ago when we were live. I guess you were making the statement about one of your friends. I have forgotten his name. Jaydeep? Right. Did I get his name? Did I get his name correct, Ganesh? Jaydeep, right? So you were making the statement about Jaydeep, right? Yes, sir, Jaydeep is a couch potato. I don't think so. Jaydeep is not a couch potato. Neither you are a couch potato. All you boys work like beaver, right? All you boys work like beaver. Ganesh, I'm coming back to you to know something about Jaydeep. Where exactly Jaydeep stay? Is he from Kano? Or does he stay in the same hostel where you stay? Does he stay with you in the same hostel? Or is he from Kano? Well, 41 minutes have gone by. Yes, sir. He's from Kano. Thank you very much, Ganesh. He's from Kano. And which college is he studying? Which college is he studying, Ganesh? Is he studying intermediate or is he studying? Yes, I remember you told me that Ganesh is a Janarian. He's 18 years old, right? He's 18 years old. What is he studying? What is Jaydeep studying, or what is he studying? You are telling me that Jaydeep is from Kano. What is he studying? Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening to every man checking you. Good evening to all in Sandry. Good evening to one and all. What are you people waiting for? This is a very own professional spoken English trainer to learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Thank you very much. I decided to go live today at least for an hour. I decided to go live at least for an hour, and it's been more than 42 minutes. Yes, you heard me right. It's been more than 42 minutes since I've come live. It's been more than 42 minutes since I've come live. 42 minutes have gone by, and 80 minutes more to go. Yes, you heard me right. 80 minutes more to go. What are you people waiting for? Come and join me, large number. All you people out there, don't be chicken. Don't panic. Don't get apprehensive. All you got to do is a very simple job. You need to answer a simple question in mind. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? The answer is, I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? 43 minutes have gone by. 17 minutes more to go. Well, coming back to the point, going back to the point. 43 minutes have gone by. It's been more than 43 minutes since I've come live today. 7 minutes more to go. All you people out there, come and join me. Large number. Yes, sir. He is from Canada. Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you very much for joining me once today. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Joining live today. Yes. 43 minutes have gone by. Well, I talk about spoken English. Why do I talk about spoken English? Because spoken English is my forte. Spoken English is my favorite subject. Spoken English is my cup of tea. Yes, you heard me right. And I always talk about spoken English. And I had this hankering right from my childhood to communicate in English like native speakers. Yes, I'm moving heaven and earth I am trying every trick in the book. I'm leaving no stone unturned to become a fluent speaker of English language. Here I am today, sitting in front of you in flesh and conducting a live session for an hour. I would be more than delighted. I would be more than delighted if you people get connected with me in large number and get your doubts clarified, get your questions answered, and come out of that phobia. The biggest problem all of us face today is the kind of fear. Yes, you heard me correct. Most of us are scared of English. Most of us, almost all of us are scared of English. Ganesh, sir, I am not good at studies. Sometimes I think I should leave the college. No. I don't want you to take that step. I don't want you to take that step, Ganesh. Please, don't do that. You are on the right path. You are on the right path. I want you to complete your course. I want you to complete your course. Let me tell you one thing, Ganesh. Your parents might be having a lot of expectations on you. So don't let your parents down. I know you are the only hope they have. You're the only son they're blessed with. You are an apple of your parents' eyes. And your parents want to give you the best of life. Right? I know you're facing a lot of problems. I know you are not good at your studies. How can you say that you're not good at your studies, Ganesh? No one is good or bad at studies. The only thing is a couple of verses understand easily and a couple of verses take some time to understand the same concept. So there are no students like good students or bad students or average students. Like, we never use this expression poor student. We use an expression like slow learner, advanced learner, and slow learner, right? So I want you not to take the step of quitting your studies. I want you not to go to that extreme step or to that extreme of quitting your studies. I want you to continue with your studies. Just concentrate. Now, think about your future. Think about your parents. Hope you got my point, Ganesh. No, I want you not to do that. I want you to think about your parents. I want you to think about your future. I know you don't like your hostel life. You don't enjoy your hostel life. But life teaches us many things. Today, you are in hostel. Today, you're far away from your family. Today, you are in a cage. Today, you feel like a bird in a cage. But once you complete your course, once you complete your qualification, you get wings. And then you can fly higher and higher and higher in an open sky. Only sky would be your limit. So never ever take the step of quitting your studies, Ganesh. So every time when I sit for studying, my brain goes numb. Okay, your brain goes numb every time when you go for studies. Okay, do one thing. Try to make your studies interesting. Rather than studying from books, why don't you try to learn the concepts from YouTube? Why don't you try to learn concepts by watching a couple of videos? Why don't you try to make your studies interesting? Well, the ball is in your court, Ganesh. You don't have to learn the concepts from your textbook or from your books or from the material or from library. You can watch a couple of videos. Well, you have YouTube. at your disposal. Now you can access numerous videos on a particular topic, on a particular concept. Why don't you try to watch videos and learn from those videos, Ganesh? Well, your brain never goes numb. Your mind never goes numb, or your brain never goes numb. It's just because you don't enjoy it. You don't like it. I want you to make your studies interesting. And it's in your hand. The ball is in your court, Ganesh. You need to make your studies interesting. You need to make your studies interesting. And what's the best way to make your studies interesting? Why don't you go for group studying? Why don't you join a classmate of yours? Why don't you join a friend of yours? Why don't you go to the library and read from the library? Why don't you watch a couple of videos on the concept? Right? At the end of the day, you need to understand the concept. Only then you would be able to answer all the questions. You don't have to read everything from books. Yes, of course, books or the storehouse of knowledge. I totally agree with it. I totally agree with this concept that books are the storehouse of knowledge. But there are other sources as well. Gone those days when people were reading books or reading from library. You have a smartphone. If you have a smartphone, you have the world in your oyster. And coming back to you, Ganesh, thank you very much. Every time, yes. Hello, hello, hello. 51 minutes have gone by, all you people out there. It's been more than 51 minutes since I've come live today. 9 minutes more to go. Thank you very much. Ganesh, I'm coming back to you. I remember you were asking me about about a book, right? Now, what is the book you were talking about, Ganesh? Atomic Habits, right? We're talking about some book. Ganesh, I'm talking to you. If you're listening to me, if you're all ears, I want you to reply my question right away because 8 minutes more to go. 8 minutes more to go. Ganesh, we're talking about a book, Atomic Habits. Did you read this book, Atomic Habits? So sorry for disturbing you. Oh no, not at all. You're not at all disturbing me. Don't be sorry, Ganesh. You're not at all disturbing me. Ganesh, you were talking about a book, right? We're talking about a book. Now, what is the book you were talking about? Yes, sir. Atomic Habits. Yes, sir. I read half of the book. You read half of the book, right? So did you find this book in the library? Now you asked me about this book, Atomic Habits. And the very same day, I placed an order on Amazon. And I'm going to get the book very shortly. I'm going to get the book tomorrow or day after tomorrow. And I'm going to read that book. Thank you very much for suggesting that book. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, Sayyid Aminul Haq. Did I get your name correct? If I got your name correct, I want you to send me thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Thank you very much for coming live today. Thank you very much for joining me live today, Aminul Haq. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it joining me live today. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my domain. Welcome to Learn English with KMD.A platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Wa alaikum assalam. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Well, I want you to answer this question of mine right away. I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. What about you? Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening to every man check of you. Good evening to all and sundry. Good evening to one and all. This is a very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I've decided to go live at least for an hour today, 16 minutes today, and 54 minutes have gone by. 54 minutes. It's been more than 54 minutes since I've come live today. 6 minutes more to go, all you people out there. 6 minutes more to go. Thank you. Thank you very much, Sayed Aminul Haq. Did I get your name correct, sir? Did I get your name correct? Sayed Aminul Haq. Thank you very much, Haq. Thank you very much for joining me live today. Really appreciate it joining me. Thank you and welcome to my domain. Welcome to my channel. This is your very own professional spoken English trainer, KMD Yunus from Learn English with KMD. Haq. How are you doing today? Answer the simple question in mind right away. How are you doing today, Huck? And the answer is, I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. Where are you from, Huck? Where are you from? Are you from Kano? Are you from Kano? If you're from Kano, where exactly are you from Kano? Are you from Old Town? Are you from Santosh Nagar? Are you from A Camp, B Camp, or C Camp? Or are you from Santosh Nagar? Are you from Kano? Where are you from? Good. Okay, thank you very much for joining. Are you from Kano, Huck? If you're from Kano, where exactly are you from Kano? Are you from Old Town? Are you from Inarpate? Are you from Santosh Nagar? Are you from A Camp, B Camp, or C Camp? I really appreciate it joining me live today, said Aminul Haq. "56 minutes have gone by, 30 minutes more to go." Hello, hello, hello. This is a very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I've decided to go live at least for an hour today. I've decided to go live at least for 16 minutes. Well, 57 minutes have gone by, and last 3 minutes more to go. Thank you very much, all you people out there, for joining me in large number. I'd like to convey my heartfelt thanks to Mudassir Ahmed Khan. I'd like to convey my heartfelt thanks to Ganesh, one of my old students. And Ganesh is from the school where I worked as a spoken English trainer for more than 7 years. And I'd like to thank Salim for joining me live today. And I'd like to thank Aminul Haq, said Aminul Haq, for joining me live today. I really appreciate her joining me live today. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Well, 2 minutes more to go. It's time for me to take a leave. It's time for me to bid adieu. It's time for me to sign off. It's time for me to say bye. It's time for me to call it a day. Yes, you heard me correct. It's time for me to call it a day because it's been exactly 1 hour. It's been exactly an hour since I have come live today. Exactly 1 minute more to go. I'm going back to Sayed Aminul Haq. Are you from Kano? Where are you from, sir? Where are you from? Are you from Kano? If you're from Kano, Ganesh R, miss you, sir. I miss you too. Said Aminul Haq. Old Town, thank you very much. I really appreciate you joining me. I really appreciate you joining me live today. I really appreciate your answers. Thank you very much. Aminul Haq. I'm happy to hear that you are from Old Town. I'm also from Old Town. Well, I dwell in the vicinity of Usmania College, and you dwell in the vicinity of Old Town. Thank you very much, Aminul Haq, Old Town. Right? Thank you very much, all you people out there. Thank you very much, Ganesh. Thank you very much, Aminul Haq. Thank you very much, Mudassir Ahmed Khan. It's time for me to call it a day. Well, do take a very good care of yourself. Have supper, eat your fill, and sleep tight. Thank you very much. Do take a very good care of yourself.